Fantastic, fantastic. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our workshop Wednesday. We recently did a poll on our Facebook page because we were curious to know what the majority of our GNet members are interested in hearing about and learning more about. And it seemed like GNet Connect features and use of GNet Connect was the most popular. So that's what we're going to focus our session on today. So before we get started, I just wanted to say that we're very excited to celebrate our first year since the launch of GNet Connect. So yay, that's very exciting. We're thrilled that we've got a lot of our members who are using it and optimizing their business with the features that we have introduced. So hello, Sabine. Hello, everyone. Okay, so GNet Connect is a treasure trove of features that we've taken a lot of time to develop and create to help you automate your business, to streamline your business so you can do more business with less work, make more money. So it really only works when you take the time to set up your profile and get yourself situated in the portal and ready for others to find you and share and do business with you. So we're going to have Amir give us a little rundown of Connect Portal, and then we're going to do a little bit of role playing where Shahram and Reza will do a Q&A amongst themselves. And another great thing we have in store for you is we created a very simple, easy to use QR code creation, which would be very helpful if you create your GNet QR code with your GNet ID and your company name. If you're attending the CDNLA show in Texas, for example, the Affiliate Central, this would be a great item to have on your table so that people can quickly get all of the information they need in order to connect with you as an affiliate. So stay tuned for that at the very end. So having said all of that, I'm going to pass the floor to Amir. So Amir, could you tell us a little rundown of Connect Portal and get us going?
Sure. You said most of it. So originally when GNet itself, we launched it, it was to allow affiliates work with each other, connected your back-end systems in a network to each other so you could send trips bidirectionally, getting updates back. All that worked very well, and the users wanted always more from us. One of the things we were asked from was, we need more information on the companies we're looking for. It's just the name and the web address is not going to do. So GNet Connect Portal is to give you visibility, to give you a really good view of what your services are, what your fleets are, what your focus is, where you service, and the reason you basically want this is because it's an advertising portal. It basically becomes your visibility to the transportation world, your visibility to the travel world. Everyone who's looking for transportation companies to partner with are probably going to be looking in here. And what Reza and Shahram are going to show you are just certain scenarios of how things could happen, how you could be discovered, how you could get new business, how can you get new partners, or how can you look for new partners in different parts of the world to expand your business. The profiles that we are going to be showing you are, we have had some permission from our clients to show it. So if you see everybody's profiles up here, is because they wanted us to show it to you. So Reza, Shahram, you guys want to start showing a little bit about what you have?
Shahram.
Sure, yes, of course. So one of the main scenarios is I'm a distributor. So I'm a distributor on GNet. There's a big event coming up in London in a month, and I'm looking for companies that can help me. Now, the way I want to look is by types of service they provide. I want to make sure they provide wedding services and airport transfers, and I want to see what kind of vehicles they have. Is this something that you can help with, that I can
Let's,
see in Connect?
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, looks like your requirement is that you're looking for a partner in London, and they do provide some certain services, and you're looking for if they have a proper fleet or so. Let's do that. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
particularly if you can check like high, like luxury SUVs and luxury sedans.
Yeah.
And the types of service are mainly the airport transfer and wedding service. So if you can show how we can do that.
Yeah. So we're gonna come to connect.gre.net. If you use your old dashboard at the top of the header, if you click connect, comes to this site. If you haven't logged in, all you need to is just hit the sign in, and you can use your existing credentials. You don't need to create any new logins. So we close that. So I already logged in. So let's fulfill that. I'm a distributor. I want to find partner. I click search, search by company name, or you can search it by name or location. In this case, I'm looking for partner in London. So put the location name, and then the partners gonna come up. These are the list of partners in London. We also have capability to filter it by fleet or service, or even we can do in the map. So if you want to see, hey, if this partner is located close to Times Square, or sorry, not Times Square, Trafalgar or Big Ben, or it is far. So we can look at from the map as well. So in this case, we see the list of the partners in London. And then I'm going to click the first one, for example, right? Here is the profile of that partner, right? So I'm going to read what they do, what kind of service they provide. That's good. So I can even look at the location. It looks like they have currently one location. A partner may have a multiple location. Maybe they have a New York office or San Francisco office. So then again, we can look at the services. What kind of service? Yes, they provide business travel. Perfect. Maybe next thing is I look at the fleet. I want to see if they have a proper fleet to handle my business travel, right? So if you look at the fleet, for example, they have 3 passengers, etc. So this is a good candidate. I like that partner. Let me look.
Are these pictures, Reza? Sorry, are these pictures that it's their own fleet, or general pictures that they can grab from Connect?
Yeah, they can upload their own. Yes, we have a library of the fleets. If they don't have a proper Sprinter and we have a catalog of images, they can pick from our catalog.
Wonderful.
So, this is yet another company. Same. I want to look at what kind of location. Yes, they serve Heathrow. Perfect, right? So what kind of service they provide? Airport transfer, cruise travel, film and TV. Okay, I like this one. Same. I like look at the fleet. So looks like they have a van. I can click on the event detail. And some partners, they provide the hourly rate and minimum rate and hourly rates, and what kind of availability they have. So this is an example of a good profile, which they have all I need. So
can you show an empty profile?
Sure. So some of the partners, they haven't set up I'm going to click, for example, here. Here is an example of the company. They haven't set up it. They don't have a proper logo. They don't have locations. They haven't have services or even fleets. So as a imagine distributor or another partner like Paul is looking for a partner in London, if I come across with this profile, probably says maybe I don't know, right? So maybe you need to reach out to the guy. But rather, if I want to see those that they provided the information, I like to see those. Maybe reach out those first.
So if I may interject, I just wanted to say, so this is an example of what I meant when I said GNet Connect will work best for you if you invest a little bit of time to fill in all the information and give all the details, so that when someone is looking for you, you make a great first impression and you don't miss the opportunity. So I like to give the analogy of a dating site. So let's say if you go on a dating site and you're hoping to get a date, if you don't take the time to put your picture, your likes, your preferences, and fill it out, no one's going to click on you. So then there's no point. The dating service won't really work for you unless you take the time to, you know, set yourself up for the best first impression.
Great.
Reza, can you show the combination, like if I want to use London and the vehicle type, for example, is that possible?
Yes, of course, London. You can say looking for London, and I want to look at a Sprinter, for example. A Sprinter sedan luxury or sedan, yeah, luxury. Yeah, I can filter it this way for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it already
Or-
dropped
or-
quite a few.
Yeah, you can say, hey, I also want to see airport transfer. You can narrow down the results.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you want to show the natural language search
Sure.
as well?
Of course. So we have advanced search. If you want to find what you're with natural language, saying wedding service near London with minibus. I'm not sure the mini bus. You can do it this way. Okay. So what it does, it goes to all the, we index all the content of the profile, and then if we come across with location, with the fleet and the service, we index it this way. Imagine that you're looking for a partner in Brazil, and they want to looking for a bodyguard and security service. Maybe this is maybe we can do it this way. Let me show you the map as well. So we'll have map view. So if you come to the map, so we are almost 5,000 members. You can look at the fleet operators. You can also search the distributors or even independent operators. If you're looking for independent operators in Los Angeles, you can filter it this way. Let's try that. Los Angeles independent operators. Here we go. The green dots are independent operators. So you can even filter it that way. Again, you can say, hey, independent operator name starts with M. So we filter it all the independent operators. The business name starts with M. You can filter it this way too. I got a permission. I'm using La Costa of San Diego. I can show my partners. So I want to see, these are a list of La Costa has around, I don't know how many, 100 and 200 and 430 partners around the world. So it is showing all my current partners in the world. So
I'm sorry, so when we say partners, do we mean GNet, the affiliates that they've connected with and partnered up with through GNet? So
correct.
any partner that shows up is on the GNet platform
Correct.
already.
These are dots of that connected. These are my current partners, not all the GNet members. All right. Back to you, Sharon.
Well, I think we've pretty much covered that area. Does anybody have any questions so far?
I have a question. So when you find, let's say, go back to your search for London, Reza,
Yep.
and let's pull up one of the profiles that you really liked. Okay, so let's say you like executive car Stevenage Limited. what would be the next step? So you like them and you want to connect with them. What do you do?
I think you can send a partnership request, become a
Okay.
partner. So when you click here, you can put a personal note saying, hey, this is Daryl from La Costa. We'd like to make a connection with you. You can send a partnership request, and they probably going to review your request. And then once everything looks good, you can become partner. But I think you need to also probably communicate in terms of the rate sheets, of signing the agreements. Those are, we don't handle that. So we don't like have a mechanism to do like agreements yet, maybe in the future. But once you become a partner, then you can start doing business right away.
Okay.
So
And then I'm
question,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, there's two types of companies that normally I'm looking for. One are companies that I'm already doing business with, but they're not on my same system. So I know them, they know me, they just want to connect. So this would be very easy in this case. You hit the submit partnership request. Now, in some cases, I'm hoping to connect with somebody like Legends in New York, or a bigger company or a distributor. Any advice you have on that?
Absolutely. So for those that you want to establish a brand new partnership, as Amir mentioned, that make your profile completed, because empty profile, imagine that I send you a partnership request, but my profile doesn't have anything, and you receive the request, Shahram, and you open my profile, you don't find anything, then it's not going to look that great. But rather, if we have all the information, for example, look at this guy, they put all the information, they put all the like location they serve, lead. This is going to be a game changer, right? So rather than.
Okay, so I want to make sure this is set up before I approach one of the bigger companies.
Right.
So they can also upload documents to make it easier. For example, you can put up your airport permits, your insurance, whatever. That would just guarantee that everyone knows your paperwork is all clean and good to go, right?
Yeah, that was the next topic we were supposed to go. So yeah, good segue.
Good segue.
Yeah. So this company in London, they provided two documents, right? Public liability insurance and operator license. Again, Shahram is a tour company, or Paul is looking from Legend is looking for this company. They can immediately come to see what is their coverage looks like. Do they have the operator permits, right? So then these are the homeworks they can do ahead of the time. It's gonna save the time, and then they're gonna help on their decision-making process.
Can you go over the visibility, what that means? Like, what does public mean?
Yes.
What does GNet members mean?
The visibility is that when we upload a document, we can set the permissions who can see that. So we have support. We support four type of visibilities. One is a public. That mean imagine that you have a rate sheet, and this is for everyone. It's even a non-GNet member can see that rate sheet. Then that's called public visibility. Then second visibility is GNet members. All the GNet members can see this insurance, right? The third level is my partners only. Imagine that you have a specific rate sheet for your partners, not all the GNet members, not the public. Then you can upload that rate sheet. Only your partners will see that. The fourth level is one-on-one based. Imagine that you signed a contract and you have an agreement with your partner and you want to upload that. Then only that partner will see that, not everyone.
Perfect.
I have a question. I heard about something about public. Um, public, you mean if somebody comes and has your QR code and clicks on it, that's public?
Correct.
So they come out of nowhere, like it could be somebody from outside of the GNet community. Somebody
Right.
scanned your QR code,
Mhm.
they come to your profile. What do they see? They see the same thing,
They see the same thing unless it's public. They don't see non-public information.
but they don't see the non-public. But they see everything else on your profile?
Correct. Because the copy of the profile, for example, fleet or services or locations can be identical. That's what you have in your website. These are public information, photo of the fleet or photo of a service, this is like public information.
And all these profiles getting picked up by Google search? Like
Correct. Good point. Not also Google search. We are actively, not we, the AI chats, like Anthropic, OpenAI, they are also indexing similar to Google and Bing. So imagine someone is on ChatGPT is looking for wedding service near London, blah, blah. I showed you the natural language search. So even the chatbots are indexing your public profile. So then they can pick up your profile. This is yet another important point. So let the search engine discover your profile and AI discover your profile.
May I interject? We get notifications every time there's a new GNet registration, and on that we ask, how did you find GNet? And lately we've been inundated with Google as the response. So it's very effective.
Actually, I think we had one case saying ChatGPT, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Yeah. So it's a powerful tool.
Yeah, and what is the expires date? Do we get a notice when it's about to expire a document?
Very valid point. Yes, when you upload let's say a certificate, here is a good example, issued and expires. So we send the notification 2 weeks before expiration as a reminder that, hey, the operator license is going to be expiring. So in this case, for example, next year, around July, if they haven't update the certificate, they're gonna receive a notification like 2 weeks ahead of the time.
Okay.
Should I talk about this? Green dots, green robins.
You might as well.
Yeah. So these are once we upload a document, so we do check our AI. So we use our AI algorithm to check this validity of this document. Imagine that someone puts a wrong expiration date or wrong issuer, but our AI checks that, hey, if this is a valid. So we do one pass check. It is not a manual verification. It's not someone is going to call the authority, ask, hey, this document is valid or not. Rather, AI checks that. They're looking at the document to see, look, everything looks right.
Fantastic. Does anyone have any questions on so far? Raise your hand if you do, and we're happy to answer. Okay. No questions.
This makes research or finding partners a lot easier, I assume.
Yes, absolutely. Saves you a lot of time because, before this, what would you do if you were looking for a partner? You'd have to pick up the phone, make phone calls, search, ask the questions, ask them, do they have a permit? Then they'd have to find their permit and then take the time to scan the permit and email it to you. So this is all at the push of a button.
Yeah.
So now, between affiliate partners, this is one good tool to use to find each other and all that. Now we got travel managers and some distributors coming on to GNet using it. So these profiles are going to be searched now by travel companies, right?
Absolutely. As we are speaking, we have 47 distributors, and we are adding like a very high ratio, like on monthly basis. They are aggregators, they are OTAs, they are TMCs, they are travel agencies, and they're gonna look at this profiles, especially like some emerging markets, like the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia, Dubai. There are lots of events going on, so they're gonna look at the partners over there. So I really highly encourage that, set up your profile up, present your business. This is a good showcase. This is a good place to showcase your business.
The great marketplace, yes.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you touched about the QR code. So there's a lot of conferences, NLA meetings in Vegas, Dallas, all over. Can you go over how the QR code works?
Sure, absolutely. So when you come to connect, let me show you. When you come to connect@GNet, click here. So you can come to dashboard. So this is a place that you can manage your content. Again, as I like adding location, adding service, adding fleets. The related to QR, come to edit your profile on here again, edit profile. So again, I logged in as La Costa San Diego. Then here is the QR. So if you prefer to download just the QR, you download it. If you have, let's say, postcard or business card, doesn't matter. You can download it, print it over there. Or recently we added this the postcard, specifically for Affiliate Central, because we noticed that because you guys have table, and we noticed that some people, they put GNet ID, only they put grid ID, but we says, hey, let's make it automated, so you can not also put your grid ID. You can put your name here, also QR code. And imagine that a partner is passing and say, hey, I'd like to make a connection with you. All they need to do is scan this QR code, which lands it in your profile, and immediately they can send a partnership request.
That's amazing.
Wonderful.
You can either do like a different size. Say if you have a postcard, you can do a postcard size or A4 or letter. You can do that way. So in sometime if you don't have, you want to change this one, I want to just .lc, and then email, you want to change it to info. You can change all of them. And if you don't like the logos, or you want to make it very super clean, you can do that.
Is there a tutorial on how to create this for someone?
We did it on the email campaign we sent. There is a YouTube video. I think a few minutes, 2-3 minutes on the email. I'll create another page, so in case you want to come back, and then we'll create a page for that as well.
So the tutorial's available on our YouTube, and you can access our YouTube if you go to our website and click on the YouTube icon. Otherwise, I think it's GNet by Grid. So yeah, there's a whole inventory of important and valuable videos, including previous workshops. So please use the resources. And I can see also the logos at the bottom. You can pick and choose.
Some of our partners, they ask us, hey, how can I get GNet logo, right? So then we facilitate that, meaning that if you have a dark website, you can use download dark. If you have a light website like this, you can click here, hey, I want to download this one. You can download, save image, and then you can upload it. And if you want to, once you upload the image, you can also link to your website. If someone comes to your website, they recognize, oh, this is the GNet member. by clicking at this logo, they can land it in your profile at GNet. So this is a good reference, let's say.
Yeah, that's
Again,
great.
again, this is all mostly marketing, advertising, trying to expose as much as you can your company with links and etc. Somebody raise their hand.
Yes, Sabine, please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yes, hello to everybody. I'm here from Germany, and I am using still the free version of GNet, of course. And can you explain when maybe partner will use this QR code? And then you said that the question for partnership is send it out. Does it come into the email account right now? And what will happen then? Because at the moment, honestly, it's a bit annoying. you can accept the partnership, but then you have to do a lot of work in the GNet portal that you can work together. So firstly, we have to implement them as a partner or actually a client in our system. Then we have to look at the fleet is talking together. It's always a big problem because of different names. And so can you explain what will happen when they take the QR code and send it to somebody?
Sharam, do you want to take that, or I can?
Yeah, I mean, bottom line, if somebody wants to connect with you, whether it's through the QR code or if they send you a request, it goes in your, you receive an email from GNet that says you have a new invitation, and then you go into your partners and go to the received invitations, and then you have a chance to see who it is, and you can either accept or reject it. Now, the reason that you have to create an account in your system, there's a reason behind it. It's not to make it complicated for you, but if you have 20 different partners on GNet and each one is sending you a reservation, if you don't have an account number set up in GNet, you don't know who that reservation is coming from. So that's the reason why you go in your system, create an account, and when you say account number 1234 is for Paul at Legends, when he sends you a reservation in your system, you see, oh, okay, this is from Legends. If ABC Limo sends you a reservation, their account number is 4321. When it lands in your system, then you see who it's from. So that's the reason why you do have to create an account in your system.
Can I also add one more thing here? When you receive an invitation for a partnership, usually, even if there was no technology here, if there was no GNet Connect, what would you really do? You would make sure you communicate with that company to see if they really want to be partners with you. Are they going to pay? Are they valid? Do you really want to be partners with them? There's a lot of questions before you really click and become partners, right? So out of 30 invitations you might get, only maybe 10 of them you want to do business with, because the other 20 you don't know, or you don't have the fleet for them, or you don't have the pricing for them. So you have to be very selective on how you pick your partners, and don't create an account for every single person that sends you an invitation until you know they're going to do business with you. Just making sure you know.
How should I know in advance? Yeah, this is the point. Yeah. How should I know? Of course, I can call them, but how should I know that? We have to look and see if we send jobs from each other to the other person. So the same for us. We have jobs where we are looking for partners, and others are looking for partnerships. So I totally understand that we have to create an account for them. I hope you tell me it goes automatically, and then we can click OK or not. So that was not the explanation.
Maybe
And
Paul can give you an advice on how to deal with it, because I do understand what you're saying.
honestly, I want to have it a little bit more quicker. Yeah.
You want
Than
more
do it manually.
Yes, you want a little more automation. Well, let's see what Paul has to say. He's raised his hand. Let's pass it on to Paul from Legends.
Thank you, thank you. So to Sabine's point, Sabine, this is just my recommendation to you. Every affiliate is going to serve a purpose to you. What that purpose is, you would need to find out on your own, meaning not every client is the same. I have clients that I can't give every single affiliate in, let's say, Chicago. Every market, well, rather, your clientele is going to dictate to you how many affiliates you need, rather, how many partners you need in every market. GNet, you use GNet to save time on researching and finding these partners the good old-fashioned way of Google, Bing, and all of these search hubs, or going through, Facebook chat groups, or, things of that nature. Once you connect with the right affiliate, or once somebody sends you a request, for instance, you now do the research pertaining to what the need is you have for this affiliate. So if you have clients constantly going to New York, and you had 20 partners send you requests from New York, go on each partner's profile. I know it's going to be tedious, but hey, that's the beauty of our industry. Affiliates, 1 leaves, 5 more appear. 5 leave, 30 more appear. So it's a never-ending cycle of filtering who's going to be right for your company, your niche of clientele, the standard you have set for your company, and the level of service that you provide and that you anticipate your client is going to receive. Unfortunately, as great of a tool is, as great of a tool as GNet is, as great of a support staff as GNet has, some things we just need to do ourselves, because that's the only way we're going to get the true answer, or the true definition of what our question is, of what our kind of what our expectations are. So with that said, part of it is, yes, you do have to do your own research and vet the affiliates. GNet just helps you on, hey, A, B, and C, D, GNet already provided me. Now I really have to focus on X, Y, and Z. And X, Y, and Z are usually the stuff that no kind of page, no kind of AI can tell you about unless you feel it, hear it, see it for yourself. If that makes sense to you, Sabine. So sometimes it's just picking up the phone. Hey, Sabine, this is Paul from Legends. How are you? We connected through GNet. Listen, I was very intrigued. I want to know more about your company. Tell me about yourself. Tell me how you started your company. Tell me about your clientele. Conversations like that, believe it or not, when they start, can turn into a 10-year friendship, and that's the God's honest truth. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Sabine, did that help you somewhat?
Yes, of course. Yes, that did help me. Yeah. But the question indeed
wonderful.
was, is there more automation? Anything quick?
Automation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we have to, if we want to connect then with the people. So when somebody is calling me, or hey, I have sent you an invitation via GNet, I don't know him. Yeah, I will get a lot of invitations. And if we can connect, then we always have to put this person or this company in our system, that our system creates an ID number, and then we have to put the ID number in GNet. But it's
Right.
okay, it's fine for me. I know how it's working, yeah. So it's still going on like this. Nevertheless, we have problems in Germany. We have different, how do you say, Bezeichnungen? We call the cars differently. So
Right.
this is
the vehicle types. Mhm.
This is where Europeans have difficulties to use this portal. Nevertheless, it's perfect. We have some clients where we work with via GNet. If everything is correct, it takes a long time, but then it's working perfectly.
It's supposed
Joe
to
has
save you. It will save you time once you're partners with somebody. Then the act of sending reservations to each other and status updates and driver information, all that is going to save you time. That at that time you will get a lot of time savings, which becomes very expensive if you keep doing business with the same partner again. If you don't have it automated, right? So I think finding the partner that is going to do business with you. So when you create an account for them, they're going to be sending you business, not just sitting and waiting. Maybe that's the problem. And maybe figuring out who needs you and seriously want to do business with you first.
Yes, Joe also has a comment in the chat box. He says you can check their profile on GNet Connect to see if they're a good fit. So that's part of the automation, which is basically, you get a partnership request before you accept it or call them, go to their GNet Connect profile and take a look. Do they have their documents? Do they have their fleet? Do they have their rates? How complete is their profile? What information, if there's any still missing, you're interested, but you still have questions, then you make a call. So that's kind of part of the automation. It makes it easy. Reza, go ahead.
Yeah, I think one thing maybe can help Sabine is to set the pre-partnership requirement. So maybe I can show this one, Sabine. I'm not sure it's going to help.
Yes, that's a very good feature. Yes, it's a good one.
Meaning that when you come to Connect portal, in my partners, come to the Connect, and here's a partners. You will see 4 tabs. This is similar to our old dashboard. This is your current partners, send invitation, receive, the same. We recently added something called partnership requirement or pre-partnership requirement. So here you can set some of the criteria or checklist saying, hey, before you send me the partnership requirement, before sending me the partnership request, here the checklist I'm looking for. For example, you need to have certificate of insurance. Again, you can mention even coverage. Say, I need to this kind of vehicles. I need this kind of permits. And this is like a checklist before someone blindly send you a partnership request. They can review your requirement.
Sabine's checklist is going to say, I want more business from you this week.
Right.
Hey guys, one question. Based on the checklist, does it check the details from a customer, or how does it work?
Yeah. So if you're saying that I need a certificate of insurance coverage of 1 million, right? If you set that, now I am another partner and I come to your profile. Before I send you the request, then or AI goes to my documents, which I'm sender, to see I have the required. If I don't have the required, we usually put a red checkbox, but still they can send it. We don't want to block it, but at least gives a warning saying, hey, the Sabine is looking for certificate of insurance, coverage of 1 million, but you have 500,000. Right? Mm-hmm. And or if you don't have the document, says, hey, you don't have a document, upload the document. So
okay,
is it possible to show?
Gotcha. One quick question. If there is a delighted in red, for example, because something is not matching, does Sabine get as well this information?
Yeah, again, we
Because
don't block it. They can still
Yep.
send the request, but you can still, again, we don't want to be blocked at the moment, but we give it like a warning saying, hey, you don't have the document. Maybe someday
Okay,
we block it.
Okay, so that means the partner who's sending out a request is got a red field, a red flag warning, and Sabine, as a potential customer, will not get any information that something is missing or not matching, right?
No, no.
Okay.
So it's going to receive a regular partnership request, and
Without
then,
any additional information.
correct.
Okay.
Reza, is it possible to show, is there a way to show what that checklist looks like
Yeah,
and what Sabine will see?
RMA, I think RMA did that. Let me check
They did.
RMA. No, RMA not. Let me see Mesa Limo. I think out of top of my head, it's already partner. This is a bad example because the La Costa and then Mesa Limo already partner. Who else? Let me log out.
Yeah, go in as a different user and
See
if we can. I just think the visual would help for Sabine to see what the checklist looks like and what she would see on her end
yes. So let
when
me.
she gets a partnership request. Yeah.
Yeah, I am gonna find Mesa Limo search. Here we go. Oh my God. Refresh. Send the partnership. Here we go. So I am trying to connect with this partner. They set the pre-partnership requirement. They put two required. One is a required, one is optional. Right? It says proof of certificate of insurance, $1 million coverage. That's required, right? If I check that, then our AI, it's gonna go check my documents. Let's see, it's gonna take a while because it's scanning all the documents they have. Probably this one doesn't have any documents. Let's give a few more seconds.
So the AI is now checking your information to see if you have what that requirement is.
Yeah. So let me
Okay.
documents. Airport permit, new insurance. They have a bunch of them. They have commercial license. Yeah, why it didn't? Let me do one more time. There is an issue like cannot fetch that. But it doesn't stop it. You know, it gives a warning, hey, you don't have a document or expired or you don't have a coverage. Then you can go back and upload the document and send the requirement.
It gives you the option, it gives you a tab to upload if you have it, but it wasn't in your documents, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then so let's see, when you send, is that a place where the tab is right now, request note? You can put a note saying, you know, I see that you need 1 million coverage. I have $750,000. I would still appreciate your consideration. We can talk if you'd like, any kind of message, and you send it. So now when Sabine gets this request for partnership, she sees her partnership requirements and she sees the boxes that are checked and what's done and what's not done?
No, she will not see that.
She will not see that. Okay. Okay. So this is just sort of like a port of entry, meaning, you know, in order to, okay.
Checklist that's what we're looking for to the partnership.
Got it. Okay. Sabine, did that answer your question there? Does that make sense for you? Yeah. Okay, good. Excellent. Well,
it helps filtering a lot of partnership requests that may not, you know, come through if you put that up.
Yeah. Great.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Any other questions thus far? Does anyone have comments or questions? Please raise your hand and we'll call on you. Okay. Reza and Sharm, is there any other features you want to go over or discuss? We're almost out of time, so I usually like to leave this for Q&A, and it doesn't have to be specific to our conversation. If anyone has any question that has to do with GNet or GNet Connect, this is a good opportunity for you to ask. No? Okay. So the QR code, did we put the link in the chat box for the video? Or you said it's on the email that was sent out, yeah?
I put in the link on the YouTube of this.
Perfect.
Find it.
And then we have Paul with a question. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey, just thought of this. Are you guys planning any sessions for Dallas? Meaning, are you guys planning like any educational, like seminar sessions for Dallas, all of that good stuff? You know, thought I'd throw that out there. Wanted to see.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. As much as we'd like to do sessions at all the shows, we primarily focus on the CDNLA Las Vegas show. That's our go-to, and we plan. It takes a lot of planning and organizing, but we look forward to doing a session in the Vegas show. So, you know, hopefully these workshops.
Yeah, we can do a bar session. How about that?
That's always a good. It's always a good session. That's the most fun session. But yeah, hopefully these workshops, again, we're here to answer questions. So if there's any specific topic that you want us to cover, please do reach out. We're very receptive to that. And I wanted to mention that if anyone wants to update and fill out their GNet Connect profile and is having trouble with it, again, do reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you one-on-one, or we could possibly even do a hands-on session where we can go step by step and just focus on how, you know, so you can start as simple as how do I log in? How do I upload a document? How do I scrape my website to get all the information so it's easier to fill out my Connect profile? You know, so if everyone is interested in something like that, you know, drop me a note, yasmin@grdd.net, or find me on Facebook on our GNet users group, post a question, and I'm happy to answer that for you. Also, if anyone, I'm very tech, believe it or not, tech challenged. That's why I work with a team of tech geniuses. So sometimes for me, it's easier to pay someone to come and just do it for me because I understand how it works, but I really can't get my head around how to do that. So our engineer here, Sina, is available to hire to get the information from you and upload your profile. I think there's also like a percentage rate on your profile. It tells you your profile is 50% complete, your profile is 75% complete. So, you know, the more complete your profile, the more opportunities for people to find you and partner up with you and send business to you. So I'll go back to the dating analogy. If you're going to go on a dating website and you're hoping to get a date, you know, make sure, put your picture, put your likes and dislikes, fill it out to the best possible level so that when people are looking to find someone and they see you, they're like, this person, this company sounds right. It's got everything that I need. I can see they're professional. They've got all their documents. So yes, this is a good chance that this is the right affiliate for me. So hopefully the session has been helpful and informative. Again, if there are any questions, thank you, Paula.
I was in ILB show yesterday. I was listening quietly.
Paula's here. Hi, Paula.
Very good conversation yesterday on the association meeting.
Paula always has the best meetings. I haven't been able to attend any of late, but I hear all about it. So thank you for being here, Paula. Thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time to be here and to join us. We hopefully will see you at the next session. Before we go, Reza did put the QR code demo YouTube link in the chat feature. So copy and paste that if you're interested. And if there's no further questions, thank you all for being here. We appreciate you. And we look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you
Thank
all,
you.
everybody. Have a great
Thank
week.
you. Thank you.